Welcome back, everyone. Bridge and Jess here.
So, on today's episode...
Scam or be scam.
Yeah. And I sold my identity for about $800.
Do we have a story for y'all?
So...
Desperate times call for desperate measures.
I've been exploring options financially. To get some quick cash, I sign up on Credit Karma, which love it so far, love it. However, I applied to like 15 different endorsements. So this person texts me and is like, this is the financial advisor of some blah, 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 blah. I'm like, sounds like cool, whatever. I've filled out a few of these. Like, I'm going to ignore it. So I ignored it. And then I got another text like a day later and it was like, we've already pre-approved you for $2,000. You just have to fill out our info.
Like, hell yeah.
I was like, shit, I only wanted like 800, but 2,000 sounds like even better. So the guy calls me and I'm like, that's legit. He wants to talk on the phone, thinking that's more legit than an online thing. I'm like, okay, this is an actual person I'm talking to.
Were the other ones just online?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's what everyone's like, don't enter your information online. I'm like, what are you talking about? Everything's online.
Online. You have to enter your information for everything.
They're like, and don't do it over the phone. I'm like, then how do you want me to get a hold of these people?
She already sold her passport.
Yeah, seriously. What more do I have to lose? Everyone's like, you're going to get your identity stolen. I'm like, you can't do anything with my identity. I'm like literally not worried about it. So I'm on the phone with this guy and he's talking numbers. And I'm like, this sounds awesome. Sign me up. Bam. Check my bank account an hour later after talking to the guy. Bam. $800.
As promised.
Yeah. And I'm like, sick. That's just what I needed. So then he calls me at a family dinner, and I'm like,
How long after he dropped the 800 did he call you?
10 minutes.
Oh, okay, so right away.
Yeah, and then he kept calling, and I'm like, all right, fair enough. He's got some things to talk about, I guess. So he's talking insurance, and I'm like, okay, insurance for someone whose credit's not great. Sounds good. He's like, you need to go to a Walmart, Meijer, Kroger. I'm like, okay, they have banks in them now, people. I'm just hoping this is working out. I just really needed $800, and here's $800. I'm like, done. I'll go to Kroger. I'll talk to someone. And I see a whatever tent that says loan styles. I'm like, okay, perfect. This is totally legit. I'm going to go sign some shit.
That would be confusing.
Yeah, then he starts talking gift cards.
Gift cards.
I'm like,
gift card scam of the century.
So then I'm like talking to this lady at checkout. Because he's like, you need to get this kind. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Vanilla one?
What?
I don't know. And I was like, okay. So I asked this lady, because I'm like, what is this? She looks like a banker, too. They all look like bankers at this point. I'm just so delirious
Everyone's
for
a
money.
banker.
Yeah, everyone's a banker to me at this point. And so, or an insurance broker, whatever the hell. This guy, he has an accent, too, and I don't do well. I'm like deaf. And so I can hardly understand. I'm like, sounds good. Sounds good. I'm like, yeah, sure. Sounds like a legit thing. And this lady looks at me and she's like, what is this for? I'm like, a loan? She's like, this is like a scam. She goes, you can't pay your bills with this. You can't do this with this. And I'm like, oh my God, thank you for letting me know.
Yeah, seriously.
Meanwhile, I'm still on the phone with this
fruit basket for saving your life.
Yeah, she doesn't seem the fruit basket type.
What's his name? Oh, his name.
John Marshall, who my boyfriend tells me is a senator.
John Marshall, the senator.
Stop threatening my family. So he starts screaming at me the minute I'm like, this is a scam, yeah? And he's screaming, and I'm like, he's like, that's not your money. I said, okay, take it back then. Hang up. Wait, I'm not arguing with you. I'm letting you know that I know.
It's not your money either.
The jig is up.
Scam or be scammed.
Yeah, and I'm thinking he's going to take this freaking money out. Like,
I feel like you have to read what he sent you.
Oh, yeah. His number. I'm like, whatever. I'm not arguing with someone over a scam. You lost. I scammed you. Take the money back, and if you can, it looks like it's mine. I don't know what to tell you. Hello. This is John Marshall from the fraud department. After so many notifications from our loan officers, we are still not getting any response from you. And it seems that you are trying to use your social security number to get the loan and trying to do, and in all caps, people, fraud with the company. We are contacting the Social Security Administration and we are blocking your Social Security number. Okay, first of all, it's not like a credit card.
I don't think that's how it works.
Right, can you even, like, block it from what? It's not like I can take it to the grocery store and buy something with it. But okay, you go ahead and block that. So that you will understand what happens when you do fraud with our company using your Social Security number. We trusted you, and that's the reason we released the funds
I like
to
that
you.
they're like, we trusted you, bitch.
We have all the proofs and all the recordings where you are agreeing to transfer the insurance funds to you. And by insurance, they mean gift cards.
The vanilla one.
The vanilla one, or then he said Target, and I was like, what? Come on. How am I supposed to use my loan at Target? So what, I have to take out a loan to go to Target? Is that what you're telling me? He's like, it's not your money. I'm like, oh, well, it is. It is. Okay. We will be providing this information in the courthouse as evidence. Mind you, I stand well in court. I am very good at presentation. And I have no doubt that if you were to see me in court,
you would love to go to court.
I want to go to, I love court.
With Jomana.
Oh, yeah. And yeah, please do take me to court and provide this.
Court is
evidence.
funny. I had to go once for like not fully stopping at a red light. I was like young and I like dressed up in like a blazer.
Yeah, and like a pencil skirt.
A
maybe.
whole like show.
It's like you have to be the best version of yourself for your majesty. I had to go to the magistrate. I was like, I'm going to see your majesty today. So anyways, go ahead, do that, John Marshall, Senator. It seems you do not know the felony penalty, section 141, which she's right, I don't. I've never heard of this. Which can be up to a maximum of $250,000.
No problem. In pocket change.
Yeah. Include, A, could you loan me the money for that? That's what I should have said. Including up to 5 years of jail time. Honestly,
federal.
As long as it's federal, I'm good. You will also be sued in civil court and made to pay even more fines.
Cool.
It's very hard to sue someone without money. That's a waste of your money.
That's like a whole thing. Like, you don't want to get in a lawsuit with someone who doesn't have money.
Like, go ahead. I have nothing for you. We still trust you, and we wish you do not want us to take
I think it's nice that he gave you a second chance.
He did.
We still trust you.
And take action on you and block your Social Security number. Once it is blocked, this is my favorite one. Once it is blocked, then you and your family will suffer really bad by losing everything for some wrong decision taken by you. I'll be like, bro, nothing is new there. Yeah, make them suffer. What do I care?
John Marshall.
Also, John Marshall, anyone tied to my Social Security number knows that I don't have family.
John Marshall, here's a message to you. Fuck you and your $800.
And you can use that as proof in court. As our denial to pay your fine.
Playlist for the judge, babe.
Meet us in our chambers. I should have brought the gavels.
What else
and
happened?
The robes.
What else happened? But be careful of these scams because they'll get you. They got me last year. When you're in a crisis and you're not thinking straight, they'll get you.
Yeah, everyone's a banker. Everyone's a...
Just if someone starts asking too many questions, just hang that shit up.
If they yell at you.
And make sure their phone number's like verified.
Yeah. Yeah, and that was the thing. They even had a website. I'm like, there's no way someone's like committing
I got
a
student
scam
loan
online.
scammed for a second.
Yeah.
Because I typed in Sally Mae. The scammer's phone number came up. So I called them. And I'm like, who calls a scammer?
Right. Watch out. There's fake websites out there.
Fake phone numbers under
fake
Google.
everything, you guys.
My PNC thing had a scam alert on it. Because I guess it's like at an all-time high, dude. People are desperate out in the streets.
Oh, yeah. And then I took that guy's money and bought LifeLock.
What's LifeLock?
They notify me if anyone does try to use my social or anything.
Oh, yeah.
Well, he has like all my info. So I was like, well.
You had to change everything.
Yeah, I had to like close out my bank account. It was a very stressful couple of days, all jokes aside. It's not fun. Closing your bank account.
But I feel like it gave you a little excitement.
Oh, it definitely did. I love a scam. Especially when I come out on top. Because we write our future.
Scam or be scammed.
Oh, my aunt is making homemade ivermectin, so I drank that yesterday.
I didn't know what it was.
Neither did I, but I drank it. I will say I felt okay yesterday.
Now you don't feel good.
But I've had that scratchy throat for a while. So they give it to steers or animals or whatever.
So we might as well just do ketamine.
But I guess in other countries they're using ivermectin. So, I mean, it's not totally...
It can't hurt.
It didn't hurt. That's what I felt okay. I had it in my tea. I like to doctor it up with like 8 tablespoons of honey.
Whiskey.
As dry as all hail.
I want to try slugging. Have you seen it?
What's slugging?
I guess at night you're supposed to put like petroleum jelly all over your face because like the molecules are too big to get into your pores.
So it just keeps you like
it's like a barrier. And people swear by it. And you can just use like Vaseline or Aquaphor.
Done. Have both of those.
Maybe we can give you guys an update on our slugging processes.
Hell yeah. But I sleep on my stomach. Do I have to wear like saran wrap on my face?
No, I don't think so. It might just be on your pillow.
Perfect.
One last thing.
We have to tell them how it worked.
Oh yeah, we will. I randomly ordered this book. Spell book, Wicca spell book. Forgot I ordered it. It came in the mail, and we've been doing the chants. It's like what do you call these? Rituals.
Yeah.
And then it gives you chants, and we've been
like
doing them.
Incantations.
And they've been working.
They have. I'm telling
Probably
you.
because I'm saving it with a lucky 20.
We did one of the chants for money, and that's when I got that $800.
And then me and Leah were doing the chants at work, and we she was like, dude, I'm making the biggest tips right now. I was like, I swear to God.
It's quantum physics and religion, people.
You know, witchcraft is very against Catholicism.
Well,
remember when everyone was fighting the Harry Potter?
Life's a game, but it's not fair. I break the rules, so I don't care. Honestly, nobody can tell me. I learned this in the Kelly Catrone book. Nobody can tell you what your religion is. I have it, so I'll get it for you.
I think you gave it back to me.
Did I?
Kelly Catrone.
She said she built her version.
If you have to cry, go outside. Is that what it's called? She has 2. I can't remember.
And she says you can pick your own religion. She said she found it in a unique way. And everyone should, honestly. Spirituality is a journey.
Yeah.
Like, I don't feel like there's a certain set of rules that fits everyone specifically. That'd be crazy. God can be different to everyone. And
I feel like I'm very into obviously everyone's into the universe now. I'm very into space lately.
There you go. See, it's a journey.
I'm just becoming a little astronaut.
Yeah.
But if you're ever bored and life seems boring, just remember we're floating through space at 1 billion miles an hour, and we're just out here. So it makes it a little more exciting.
I like to say that we're all stardust and we are the universe experiencing the universe.
I like that.
We're the universe experiencing itself.
Yeah.
We're judge and jury. We don't like what's being decided. We can change it because we are the universe.
We can do whatever
we are the universe. We are the universe. We are the universe.
We're all one. We are we. You
and
are me.
We are the walrus.
Cuckoo, cuckoo.
Mm-hmm. And with that, we bless you.
And with that, we give our send-off of love, life.
Oh, here, we can use the dedication as our sign-off prayer.
Yeah.
We dedicate this issue to the same people Lana was talking about when she wrote this. Dedicated to whomever's worn. Warm afternoon hands come upon these pages, come upon these ears.
Our sweaty palms.
Yeah, come upon your ears, our shrill voices. Will you hear us in your sleep? Chanting to you, wherever you may find them, and that you may remember that the world is conspiring for you. For you.
For you and you and you.
And to act in a manner as such.
Yeah.
And I think that says it all.
Thank you for joining us today.
And may you go out and scam your way to the best existence.
Scam your way to the motherfucking top. I'm
was
scared.
good.
I don't know how you do that.
Welcome to the city that we both adore. It's time to have a blast. There's so much we can do. Raise a drink, yeah.